loving call. Through the pines the wind is whispering His name. In my heart I feel the Spirit's holy flame. Oh, the old path leads me home to where I rest, by the river where the faithful ones are blessed. With the cross before me and the world behind, it's the peace of heaven that I've come to find. Every stone upon this road tells of His love, every promise written in the stars above. Though the journey may be long and hills be steep, He's the shepherd who will guard His weary sheep. Oh, the old path leads me home to where I rest, by the river where the faithful ones are blessed. With the cross before me and the world behind, it's the peace of heaven that I've come to find. There's a mansion waiting just beyond the blue for the hearts that stay the course and remain true. No more sorrow, no more tears, and no more pain, only glory when we meet our King again. Oh, the old path leads me home to where I rest, by the river where the faithful ones are blessed. With the cross before me and the world behind, it's the peace of heaven that I've come to find. Oh, Peter and the brethren fished the heavy Galilee, a-toiling in the midnight on the dark and rolling sea. The morning sun was rising and they hadn't caught a fin, when a stranger on the shoreline called the weary fishers in. Oh, the nets of the heavy water are a-bursting with the load, with the load. The maker of the ocean tells the fishes where to go, where to go. You can labor in the darkness, you can pull an empty line, but the blessing of the Savior And suddenly the heavy fish were boiling in the tide. 103 and 50 were flopping in the stream, and old Peter jumped the water for to swim and meet the king. Oh, the nets of the heavy water are a-bursting with the load, with the load. The maker of the ocean tells the fishes where to go, where to go. You can labor in the darkness, you can pull an empty line, but the blessing of the Savior makes the heavy water shine. Well, the world will leave you dragging on a dry and empty shore, but the Master brings a harvest like you never saw before. Yes, the Master brings a harvest like you never saw before. Oh, the nets of the heavy water are bursting with the load, with the load. The maker of the ocean tells the fishes where to go, where to go. You can labor in the darkness, you can pull an empty line, but the blessing of the Savior makes the heavy water The children of the promise were trapped upon the sand, with the heavy rolling waters on the borders of the land. They looked behind their shoulders and they saw the dusty cloud, where the army of the Pharaoh was a-marching fierce and loud. Oh, the chariots of the heavy Pharaoh are sinking in the deep, in the deep. The maker of the ocean tells the waters for to sweep, for to sweep. You can ride your heavy horses, you can draw your iron sword, but you're marching to the bottom by the judgment of the Lord. Lifted up the heavy staff into the wind, and the heavy sea divided where the mighty shore began. The brethren walked on over on a dry and heavy bed, but the water crashed together on the wicked horse's head. Oh, the chariots of the heavy Pharaoh are sinking in the deep, in the deep. The maker of the ocean tells the waters for to sweep, for to sweep. You can ride your heavy horses, you can draw your iron sword, but you're marching to set your spirit free. Yes, the Maker parts the water for to set your spirit free. Oh, the chariots of the heavy Pharaoh are sinking in the deep, in the deep. The Maker of the ocean tells the waters for to sweep, for to sweep. You can ride your heavy horses, you can draw your iron sword, but you're marching to the bottom by the judgment of the Lord. By the judgment of the Lord. I was stumbling in the darkness, I was blinded by the night. I was searching for a beacon, for a ray of guiding light. Then I heard the Savior calling, saying, "Sinner, come to me." And He opened up my blinded eyes and gave me grace to see. Now I'm walking in the light, the beautiful light, where the dewdrops of mercy shine ever so bright. I'm leaving the shadows and the sorrow behind, walking in the light with a peaceful, happy mind. There's a pathway through the valley, it is shining clear and true, and the Savior walks beside me, making every morning new. No more fear to bring me sorrow, no more doubt to weigh me down, for I'm headed for the city where I'll wear a starry crown. Now I'm walking in the light, the beautiful light, where the dewdrops of mercy shine ever so bright. I'm leaving the shadows and the sorrow behind, walking in the light with a peaceful, happy mind. He's the sun of my morning, He's the star of my night. He's the joy of my salvation, making everything right. Yes, the joy of my salvation, making everything right. Now I'm walking in the light, the beautiful light, where the dewdrops of mercy shine ever so bright. I'm leaving the shadows and the sorrow behind, walking in the light with a peaceful, happy mind. ticket on a ship and tried to turn around. The heavy wind began to howl and the waves began to roll, and the sailors threw him overboard to save their weary soul. Oh, the belly of the heavy fish is swallowing him whole, sinking down to the bottom where the ocean waters roll, waters roll. You can run from the maker, you can hide out on the sea, but the Lord is gonna find you where you never thought you'd be. The darkness for a heavy 3 long days, a praying to the Lord of hosts and changing all his ways. The fish swam up into the sun and spit him on the shore, and Jonah went a-preaching like he never did before. Oh, the belly of the heavy fish is swallowing him whole, sinking down to the bottom where the ocean waters roll, waters roll. You can run from the maker, you can hide out on the sea, but the Lord is gonna find you where you never thought you'd be. Well, the devil tries to steer your ship and wreck you in the foam, but the mercy of the Savior sends a fish to bring you home. Yes, the mercy of the Savior sends a fish to bring you home. On the belly of the heavy fish is swallowing him whole, sinking down to the bottom where the ocean waters roll, waters roll. You can run from the maker, you can hide out on the sea, but the Lord is gonna find you where you never thought you'd be, where you never thought you'd be. Where you never thought you'd be. The Midianites were gathered like the locusts on the sand to steal the heavy harvest from the weary, broken land. But Gideon brought the righteous to the water of the spring to test the faithful soldiers for the glory of the King. Oh, the trumpets of the Gideon band are ringing in the night. In the night, the pitchers are breaking for to show the holy light. Holy light. Cry out the sword of and watch the devil running from the shouting of the band. Blazing torches that would send the host to hell. Oh, the trumpets of the Gideon band are ringing in the night. In the night, the pitchers are breaking for to show the holy light. Holy light. Cry out the sword of the Maker and the sword of the faithful man, and watch the devil running from the shadow. To take the wicked town. Show the holy light. Holy light. Cry out the sword of the Maker and the sword of the faithful man, and watch the devil running from the shouting of the band. Preaching in the Macedonian town, but the wicked heavy rulers came and beat the brethren down. They threw them in the dungeon where the darkest shadows creep, and they locked their heavy ankles in the stocks so cold and deep. Oh, the chains of the Philippian jail are falling to the floor. the dust of the road. I threw away my garment and my heavy bitter load. Bitter load. The Pharisees rebuked me, but I shouted out again, and he opened up my vision to the world of men. Hypocrites were hissing and they told me to be still, but I had a burning fire that the water couldn't kill. Then the master stopped the people and he called me to his side, and the mercy of the heaven washed away my pride. Oh, I cried out to the Savior from the dust of the road. Rebuked me, but I shouted out again, and he opened up my vision to the world of men. Sweet salvation is a wonder to behold. Yes, the light of sweet salvation is a wonder to behold. Oh, I cried out to the Savior from the dust of the road. Dust of the road. I threw away my garment and my heavy bitter load. Bitter load. The Pharisees rebuked me, but I shouted out again, opened up my vision to the world of men. To the world of coming very soon, when the silver clouds will part and the trumpet starts to sound. I will leave my heavy burdens in the cold and dusty ground. Oh, I am flying up beyond the deep and distant blue, to a mansion that is shining and a home forever new. I will put on wings of silver and I'll leave this world of care, sailing up beyond the blue to meet my Savior in the air. So wide. All the friends who went before me will be waving from the shore when I step forevermore. Oh, I am flying up beyond the deep and distant blue to a mansion that is shining and a home forever new. I'll put on wings of silver and I'll leave this world of care, sailing up beyond the blue to meet my Savior in the air. No more sorrow, no more crying, no more shadows on the hill, just the everlasting glory where the waters are so still. Yes, the everlasting glory where the waters are so still. Oh, I am flying up beyond the deep and distant blue to a mansion that is shining and a home forever new. I will put on wings of silver and I'll leave this world of care, sailing up beyond the blue to meet my Savior in the air. Looking for the bridegroom and the promise he had made. 5 of them were foolish and they let their vessels dry, but 5 of them had heavy oil to greet the midnight cry. Oh, the oil of the heavy lamp is a burning in the night. In the night, the bridegroom is a-coming for to walk into the light. You can slumber in the shadows, you can close your heavy eye, but without the holy fire, you will watch him pass you by. The heavy shout came ringing out across the sleeping town. The foolish women panicked and they wandered up and down. They asked to borrow heavy oil to make their lanterns gleam, but the door was shut forever on their heavy, foolish dream. Oh, the oil of the heavy lamp is a burning in the night. In the night, the bridegroom is a-coming for to walk into the light. You can slumber in the gives a holy watch to keep. All the oil of the heavy lamp is a burning in the night. The bridegroom is a coming for to walk into the light. You can slumber in the shadows, you can close your heavy eyes, but without the holy fire, you will watch him pass you by. You will watch him pass you by. I started in the valley where the shadows hide the sun, with a heavy load of sorrow in a race I couldn't run. But the master took my burden and he pointed up the hill, and I started on the journey just to do his holy will. Oh, I'm climbing up the mountain, stepping higher every day, with the Spirit as my compass and the Bible as my way. I won't stop to look behind me, I won't stumble in the night. I am climbing up the mountain to the everlasting light. But the shepherd is beside me, and his promises I keep. I can hear the angels singing just above the highest peak, giving courage to the weary and bringing comfort to the weak. Oh, I'm climbing up the mountain, stepping higher every day, with the Spirit as my compass and the Bible as my way. I won't stop to look behind me, I won't stumble in the night. I am climbing up the mountain to the everlasting light. Every single step brings me closer to the pearly gates above. I am resting in the shadow of his everlasting love. Yes, I'm resting in the shadow of his everlasting love. killed the heavy harvest, and it laid the field to waste. The men inside the city came a-crying for the shore, and told the prophet man about the heavy plight they bore. Oh, the salt of the heavy stream is washing it away, it away. The power of the Maker heals the water on the day. On the day you can mourn the heavy barren ground, you can weep the heavy cost, but the vessel of the Savior means a soul is never lost. Elisha took a heavy cruise and filled it up with salt. He threw it in the fountain spring to fix the heavy fault. He said, "The Lord has healed the flow, no death shall ever rise, and living waters overflowed beneath the sunny skies." Oh, the salt of the heavy stream is washing it away, it away. The power of the Maker heals the water on the day. On the day you can mourn the heavy barren ground, you can weep the heavy cost, but the vessel of the Savior means a soul is never lost. Well, the world will give you poison from a heavy, bitter well, but the Master pours a sweetness that will break the lies of hell. Yes, the Master pours a sweetness that will break the lies of hell. Oh, the salt of the heavy stream is washing it away, it away. The power of the Maker heals the water on the day. On the day you can mourn the heavy barren ground, you can weep the heavy cost, but the vessel of the Savior means a soul is never lost. Old Naaman was a captain of the heavy Syrian band, but the leprosy was eating at the strongest in the land. The little captive maiden told him of a prophet's word, and he took his heavy horses to the servant of the Lord. Oh, the mud of the heavy Jordan is washing him today, him today. The power of the Maker takes the sickness all away. Oh, you can seek a heavy doctor, you can bring a heavy fee, but the water of the river sets just sent word outside the door. Go wash us 7 times upon the heavy, muddy shore. He got mighty angry till his servant calmed him down. And he dipped into the water, and he lost the sickly brown. Oh, the mud of the heavy Jordan is washing him today. Him today. Power of the Maker takes the sickness all away. You can see a heavy doctor, you can bring a heavy fee, but the water of the river sets the weary sinner free. Well, the devil keeps you filthy in a heavy, prideful skin, but the mercy of the Master washes out the stain of sin. Yes, the mercy of the Master washes out the stain of sin. Oh, the mud of the heavy Jordan is washing him today. Him today. Power of the Maker takes the sickness all away. You can see a heavy doctor, you can bring a heavy fee, but the water of the river sets the weary sinner free. There's a little wooden building at the crossing of the road where my granddad and my grandma used to lay their heavy load. You won't find a stained glass window, just the sunshine pouring in, but there's a whole lot of shouting when the singing starts to spin. Oh, take me back on Sunday to the old country church where the oak trees are standing and the little sparrows perch. We'll sing about the river and the bright and shining shore in the old country church forevermore. Preaching from the worn-out holy book, I can see the congregation with a peaceful, happy look. They are singing Rock of Ages and the old rugged cross, counting everything of heaven and this earthly world is lost. Oh, take me back on Sunday to the old country church where the oak trees are standing and the little sparrows perch. We'll sing about the river and the bright and shining shore in the old country church forevermore. It's a simple kind of worship, just a faithful little band, but they're building up a mansion in the glory land. Yes, they're building up a mansion in the glory land. Oh, take me back on Sunday Sunday to the old country church, where the oak trees are standing and the little sparrows perch. We'll sing about the river and the bright and shining shore in the old country church forevermore. Brings in the everlasting day, when the saved of earth shall gather on the bright and crystal sea. They'll be shouting in the heavens and a joyful jubilee.